The first year of marriage for us was really difficult.
After graduating, getting married, and moving all within about 14 days of each other, then we were 1,000+ miles away in Pennsylvania, away from all family, all friends.
Very quickly, I began to just get more and more frustrated and angry because I felt so alone.
One of the big comments that she would say to me was that she didn't feel like she was a priority, that everyone else was a priority.
I would be home by myself all day, and then he would be at a meeting until 9 o'clock at night, and that would frustrate me, and it felt like, you know, I was just kind of the last one.
I was still young, still learning, and I didn't know what I needed to do to be the man that I needed to be for her, eventually for our child, and so we just continued to struggle and flounder.
It was really hard for me to communicate and tell him how I felt because the way that I was raised, anytime I would ever try to have a conversation with my mother, the way that she learned to deal with things was by saying, "Oh, Christy, everybody has problems, everybody goes through that. You just keep it inside and you deal with it and you just move on."
And then as we rolled in and to the third year, I think we began to emotionally tank because we kept trying to connect and kept missing each other.
I just got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore. And so that's when everything kind of fell apart and I chose to have an affair. I was able to justify the affair in that I felt like I had needs that I needed fulfilled, and I felt like those needs were being met. Chris found an email and he confronted me on it.
And it was still very fresh. Emotions were extremely raw. That's when I decided that I would confess to her of what happened to me some 4 years prior.
Finally confessed to me that he had had an affair with my best friend in Pennsylvania.
My hope was that I could share with her, I understand how you got to where you are. And unfortunately, she didn't take it quite the way that I had hoped.
And so from that point on, then that gave me even more justification. Well, he did it to me first, so I'm justified in my actions. You know, he hurt me first and he didn't even tell me.
She was extremely upset with me. And I believe her words were, "I'm done with you." And she walked out. Christy and I have tried to get back together multiple times, and every time it's met with failure.
I know that Chris would like to just get together, get married, move in, let's go, everything's back to normal. And for me, that's very difficult, and so that's still something that I struggle with every day.